The classroom response system is essentially a technology that has been developed to support classroom instruction. And just a very general overview is it's a system that allows students to provide feedback to their instructor using any number of mobile computing devices, whether that's a laptop computer, an iPhone, iPod Touch, any kind of smartphone device with internet access. All these devices can be used to provide feedback to the instructor when the instructor prompts the students to provide answers to a question. Could also They could also provide typed-in text to submit to the instructor via this system. Just a few facts regarding the classroom response system. It is a completely web-based system, accessible wherever there is internet access. It allows the instructor to gather responses and display results immediately regarding questions, quiz questions, survey questions that they provide to their students. Always available to use. It's always available to use as long as the location has wireless internet access. It allows for multiple question types. Of course, it provides the option of multiple choice questions. It also provides for questions where the student needs to select maybe more than one option for a multiple choice question. Provides for text input for a question and other question types. So there's some flexibility in the different types of questions. Also, it does allow for the creation of additional questions quickly, and students can electronically post questions and feedback. So as mentioned before, students could in real class time or in real time, students can post questions to the instructor during class time using this system. And all right, and okay, so why use the classroom response system? Okay, here are a few items for your thought. It could be used for formative assessment. It can be used to identify areas of misunderstanding regarding the content that is being taught in the classroom. It does provide a method to support interactive teaching. You could use this strategy to redirect distracted students or students that are not focused on the content that is being taught in the classroom, and improved communication between instructor and student. So it could also be used as a tool to allow questions to post questions to the instructor. Could also be used to for the instructor to at times to also send feedback back to the students. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the classroom response system. So this first item I'm going to pull up here is what a student would see when they log into the classroom response system. So let's say, for instance, the instructor in the classroom has posted a question on their PowerPoint slide at the front of the room, and they're asked to respond to question number 1 here. So what the student would see with their mobile computing device here, they log into this, they see that Bobby Mercer, the student, is logged in, and they click on the question number 1 here, and it says answer the question. And here they're given, these are the 4 options that they've been provided to submit a response to a posted question that the instructor has provided. And so they're going to select a response and hit submit their answer, hit continue. Okay, and so they can quickly input their response to a question on the instructor's end. Okay, this browser is logged in as an instructor. Okay, so for question number 1, it just takes a couple of clicks for the instructor to access the results. So I'm going to click on question 1 and click on analysis, and there's the results. There have been 46 students have submitted results for this question. It quickly displays a bar graph that can be used for classroom discussion. It shows the number of respondents that chose a particular option. It shows the percentage of the total number of respondents that chose that option. So, so it quickly provides this data to the instructor that they can quickly display to the class as use as an instructional talking point. All right, and okay. Also, the system it does provide an area where the students can post questions to the instructor if that is useful. If that is a useful tool to use here. And so let's say I'm a student. I'm Bobby Mercer, and I want to post a question to my instructor. So I click on this link here. It says click here to enter the chat now. And again, this is all built within the classroom response system. And so down here, it says, I'm logged in as Bobby Mercer, and he's entered the chat. And so essentially, maybe Bobby Mercer has a question about one of the problems that they just did an activity on, maybe question number 3. And let's see, I did not understand question number 3. Please explain further. So a student would probably post a more specific text here, but I'm going to hit enter. And so, so Bobby Mercer says he sees the text that he enters. Then on the instructor's screen, then the instructor would have a similar window, and that they could see, did not understand question number 3, please explain further. And then the instructor would, maybe they would collect these questions at a break time and then respond to those at some point during class, before class is over, or perhaps later on after class is over. Electronically respond to some of these questions via email, via the classroom response system. But again, the classroom response system not only collects feedback from the students, is also able to support communication between the students and their instructors. Okay. And just one further note, the classroom response system is recently been migrated to a more robust server that can essentially support any number of users that the college might have accessing the system at one time. So here's the new location of our classroom response system. If you would like to use this system with your students, or if you would just like us to set up an empty course within the system for you to practice with or to experiment with, please contact Terry Menard or myself, and we will get you started with the classroom response system.